So I'm gonna make this video pretty short and pretty sweet because the last video I made was just rambling on about a bunch of bullshit that didn't need to be said. So what I'm going to talk about is I'm making a couple videos about stuff that I'm learning as I'm going through reloading, like starting that whole process, and I'm running into some problems with ammo or hard chambering, or something like that. I'll make a video to help the next guy because I couldn't find some information, or I didn't really necessarily look it up. So, and then when I looked it up, I didn't find the information that I needed. So, making this short and sweet, had some problems with ammo I was reloading. Um, Basically, I would buy, or I'd pick up range brass, and I'd bring it home for 223, 5.56, tumble it, and decap resize, and reload it, and go shooting. And I noticed some inconsistency in my rounds. And what it boiled down to was that 223 brass and 5.56 brass is completely different. Now, some of you guys may know this. I didn't, so I'm just making this video to help somebody out. So, and if there's that somebody out there that doesn't know, here's a fucking short walk around of it. This is 223 brass. 223 brass has a different neck on it. It's a little bit more steeper, or not as steep, I can't remember. But there's a difference in the neck and on 223 versus 5.56, and the case thickness on a 5.56 is thicker. So the inside diameter is technically not as much on a 5.56 versus a 223. So if you're loading one round, let's say 25 grains of powder in a 223, you're going to get the load data that you got for 223 is going to be correct. Now, if you load a 5.56 to 25 grains of powder, it's technically like loading it, let's say 25.5 or 26 grains. I don't know, because I chronographed my 5.56 brass that were loaded the exact same as the 223, and I took 3 rounds of 223 brass and 3 rounds of 5.56, and the 5.56 was 2 to 300 feet per second more than the 223 brass. So you're technically, it's a lot hotter. And sometimes with reloading, not everybody thinks this, but hotter isn't necessarily better. Sometimes you get them when you get them really hot. My experience, it's basically the bullet just fucking jams out of there and it's not doing its job. So if you're having a problem with inconsistency on your rounds not being that accurate as you intended them to be, it's more likely take a look at your brass, and if it says 223 on it, clearly you have a 223. If it doesn't, and it has a date code, or it's got that crimp on the fucking bottom or some shit, or it needs to be swaged, that is 5.56. So obviously, I don't know if you don't know this, but if your gun says 223, only shoot 223 out of it. If it says 5.56, you can shoot 5.56 or 223 out of it. That's the rule of thumb. So that's what I learned. Not everybody knows that, clearly, because I didn't, unless I'm just the last guy on earth that didn't know. But hopefully I'm not the only fucking guy that didn't know that. But yeah, so just take that, run with it, do whatever you want. But if you got a problem, can't say I didn't tell you so. But hope you have a good day.